Welcome back, everyone. It's been a storied day in markets with geopolitical risks rising, the S&P E-minis and the NASDAQ seeing a little bit of that overbought condition being worked off. You're looking at the S&P E-minis on a daily candlestick chart basis in a very long-term uptrend channel going back to October of 2022. It's in the uppermost quadrant of that channel, which is the perform or plunge quadrant. If we zoom into the hard right edge of what the ES has done today so far, it's effectively unch. It has moved down. It did try to gather some bullish fuel and cock back up to shoot higher like the NASDAQ did earlier in the day, but we didn't get off the mat, nor did the NASDAQ get back up and above a key waterline in that 29,850 area. No matter what, we still had lots of tradability in the market, but it was a challenging and different type of market today. Let's go and take a look at the technicals against the NASDAQ and the S&P E-minis. When we go to a daily chart of the NASDAQ E-minis using the Champion Trend Pack Toolkit and the Triple S Toolkit, we have been able to test the upper half of the MSR channel, top left of your screen, and rise to close somewhere above it. However, we have not been able to really get back up above a waterline that tells us we're going to continue. Nonetheless, we're dealing with a 4-hour chart that's still in a buy signal state and has managed to get back up above the speed lines, but we're not in a situation where there's still enough bullish fuel available to keep carrying us higher. So there are some risks over here for this overbought condition to still unwind. The hourly chart did see a positive bar as we converted hours from the 3 p.m. hourly bar to the 4 p.m. hourly bar. Some of that has to do with earnings after hours. And we're trying to push back up, but we still have not gotten through overhead resistance. What does this look like for the S&P E-minis? Well, if we take a look at the S&P E-minis on a daily chart, we remain in a buy signal state, but we've closed coming down below that fast speed line. When we take a look at the 4-hour chart, we're below both of the speed lines, and the Triple S indicator has started to come down into the channel. And of course, on the hourly chart, we're seeing stagnation, but clearly there's some demand in the lower 7700s. This is a market that is still dealing with a highly overbought condition that has not been able to work all of it off and is still in motion to potentially see a little dip before the next rip. Now, it's typical that we see about half that big bullish bar traversed before we can bounce again. We have not come down to the very lower bounds of the 7700 area, which would be the center of that channel. Nonetheless, there's been some trading available on the day. The morning was a little bit more challenging, but the afternoon picked it back up, and I was still able to squeak out a mid to upper 3-digit gain in my prop accounts. And of course, if you want to learn the techniques that I'm using in order to turn things around, play the trends, that PTC pattern, well, you can join me live on WealthCharts each day in the morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. And we can, of course, execute trades that are well planned methodically. If you're interested in doing so in prop accounts, well, I've got a great deal here for you. It's from the fundedfuturesfamily.com site, and simply go to fundedfuturesfamily.com. Then when you get there, you can set up an account or log into your existing account. As soon as you get into that area, you'll get into your dashboard. You can click the Get Funded button. Once you click that button, you'll see the variety of accounts that they have available that you can trade. The cheapest one is a Velocity Plan 25K account. Once you've selected that, you can hit the Get Funded button, or you can choose from any of the other accounts. And once you've added that to your cart, you can then go in and put my coupon code in there, which is Z or ZIAD, and hit the Apply button. And you'll see an incredible discount, 90% discount in this particular case, taking that prop account down to just $15.80. It's an incredible deal. It's a do not miss deal. It's one of those deals where, grab up some accounts and start trading with us live. It's your opportunity to do so. And of course, make sure that you follow the rules, use the right tools, and have the right insight. And that's what I'm here to help you with. We'll see you in the live rooms. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look very much forward to providing you more insight as we move into the end of the week. Have an incredible rest of your day, and thank you for watching.